much I care back again. My last video we did a little gaming area tour and I showed bits and bobs in this corner of the garage, home computers, consoles, etc. And when I rewatched the video I noticed that when I passed my Resident Evil games I said, oh, I've not done anything on YouTube for Resident Evil and there's thousands out there, so I thought, you know, what's the point? But then I thought, you know what, do what you love, do what you love. And with the Resident Evil games, the one thing I really like is the save room things. I'm a big lover of ambient music myself. The sort of ambient stuff Aphex Twin has done, Brian Eno, some stuff by David Sylvian, so I've got a really liking for that sort of ambient type music. So what I'm going to do is just the main games 1 to 8. I'm going to talk about the save room themes. I'm going to try and rank them from my least favourite right down to my very favourite one. Now, I like them all. This is not about sort of pitting one against the other. It was really difficult, but I thought it's quite nice to rank things sometimes. You know, boys, men, we love ranking things. So that's what I'm going to do. There's a little treat at the end of this video. Anybody who's into vinyl and gaming, and especially Resident Evil, I've got a nice little treat right at the end of the video, so hang around for that. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with number 8. Now, that doesn't mean Resident Evil Village, but where I've put in 8th position. We're going to listen to about 30 seconds of each one, and we're going to start with, I'm going to put in 8th place, the save theme for Resident Evil 5. Let's have a listen, and then we'll have a few words on it afterwards. Save room theme for Resident Evil 5. So set in Africa, so they've obviously used that vibe, African instruments and stuff. But I thought this one was more of a filler, as in, you know, still good, but I think they were going for something as in, you know, there wasn't so much tension when you were saving the game here. I think the game was an action-based game, a bit like 6. So maybe they were looking for just a place of solace. There wasn't the tension of something could be outside in this one. So I think maybe that's what they're looking at. It's still pretty good, I thought, but, you know, that's Resident Evil 5 save room theme. But next, number 7 in my rankings is the save room theme and merchant to Resident Evil Village. Let's take a little listen and then we'll have a few words on that one afterwards. Out of the save room, merchant room to Resident Evil Village. I thought it was much more of a soundscape, this one. It was like something from a movie. Obviously it's the latest game, newest game if you like, and it felt almost like it was meant to fill the rooms of House Beneviento if you like. It felt quite grand, less repetitive if you like, and as I say, it felt like something more from a movie rather than, you know, the sort of what we know as a save room. But yeah, pretty good in itself, and you know, I did like it. But it takes me on to my next one. Sacrilege this could be, but I've put the save room theme next, as in it'll be in 6th place to Resident Evil 4. Let's have a listen and we'll have a little chat about that one. The save merchant theme to Resident Evil 4, really iconic. I know, many people's favourite game, so I think if people played the game a lot it'd be very nostalgic to them, this save room. And it was really difficult for me to rank the next few. I found it very hard. They could have went any way round actually, the next sort of 3 save room themes, but I went for this one in the end. Really electronic, I thought, and to me it sort of represented the openness of the game. When I played Resident Evil 4 for the first time I felt it was more outside. I could be completely wrong, but yeah, that's what I got. That's the vibe I got from the save theme for this one. But yeah, it's really, really good. I'm not going to knock it. As I said, it was really difficult to put them in any order. But that was Resident Evil 4 save theme. Now to the next one. My next choice, and in 5th place, is a save theme to Resident Evil 7. Let's have a little listen, then we'll talk again after. was the save theme to Resident Evil 7. Now this one I really did enjoy this one. It's really creepy, almost what Resident Evil represents, really sort of dark stuff. You know, that plucky banjo is like something from Texas Chainsaw Massacre, if you know that film, sort of hillbilly feel to, you know, those movies as well from the late 70s, 80s. But I think it was really going at that vibe. And it almost made your skin crawl, that sort of music. But it had a little element of sort of safety again, which they all seem to have. But yeah, I really enjoyed that. That was in 5th place. Now we go to my 4th choice. Not the most popular game, but I really do like the save room theme from Resident Evil 6. Let's have a listen to that one and we'll chat again after that one. Resident Evil 6, not the most popular game, but you know, another action-based game like 5, but this time I think they were more adding to the tension. There's a little emphasis on time stress. You felt the tension in this save room, and I felt like it sounded like something from a movie, a thriller from the late 80s, early 90s, that sort of action vibe that was going on. But I thought it was a really good one. You know, it's halfway through, positioned at number 4, but now we get to the nitty-gritty, number 3, and at number 3 I've got the save theme to Resident Evil 2. Let's have a listen, then we'll have another chat. A save room to Resident Evil 2. They brought in that heavy looped piano, they put it together with the strings, and they definitely put an emphasis on the tension this time when you're in the save room. There's tension about what could be outside, and I really love this one. It's very nostalgic to me, but I really love the loop piano with the strings. You know, for me, you can't beat it. Now we get to the last 2, and in penultimate place is the music to the save theme for Resident Evil 1. Let's have a listen, and then we'll have a little chat again. From the original Resident Evil. Fantastic stuff. A really gentle one, I thought, this time. It had that lovely sort of sliding up and down keyboard sound, and it was very relaxing. And I think because it was such a horror-based game, it was a start of a new genre. It's quite a scary game, especially if you played it when you were young. And when you got to that save room, it was lovely to have that, that sort of, you know, deep breath. You made it to the save room. If nothing else, you could save your progress, but it was a break from the horror that was outside, and they nailed it with that sort of save room theme. It was absolutely brilliant. But anyway, on to my number 1. There's only one left, and it's the save room theme to Resident Evil 3. My favourite by a long shot, really, and for this one I'm going to do something special, but bear with me. We will listen to the official one in a moment, and after we've listened to these, we'll have a little chat on the number 1 theme for me. the save room music from Resident Evil 3. Oh, thanks for sticking with my piano playing if you made it through it. The reason I put that in is because I just wanted to show how much I really do like this particular save room theme, and it's quite easy to play. Well, it had to be quite easy to play for someone like me, because by any stretch of the imagination I'm not very good on the piano. But yeah, such an iconic theme. What they get so right is the balance between tension and calmness. The music emphasises that Nemesis is out there and that half a chance he's going to get you, but also when you're in the save room, it's got that safety in the music as well. They used the loop piano again, which was in Resident Evil 2, and also they added a reverb to it, so it sort of echoed away into the theme as it went round in a loop. And I thought, oh, it's a very special piece of music for me. I love that particular save room. But there you go. As I said, there's a little treat for vinyl lovers out there. If you're a lover of vinyl and gaming, just before the end, there's a little treat for you. But anyway, like and subscribe if you like the video. Also, put your order, if you like, in the comments. You don't even have to put a comment. You can just put the 1 to 8 in the order you like, and I'll take a look at it. But anyway, there'll be another video soon. Look after yourselves.